We get two questions most often, and that is, what about the color of the water? You know, what does that mean? I did say earlier that there are color charts that are very quite rampant on the internet, and lots of interpretation is made of the color of the water. But in fact, the color of the water, it's not a good idea to try to interpret any kind of organ or medical condition or anything with the color of the water. It's just not a reliable way to do it. Over the years, what we've seen is that there is a relation between the darkness of the water and the health disposition of a person. And that has to do with entirely different reasons than the color of the water, which I don't need to go into right now. But suffice it to say that you can infer certain things with the shade of the water. The other question is, some people ask, why is it that in certain areas that the watercolor is lighter and darker depending on geographic region? The reason there is because the water makeup is radically different in different places in the world. So keep in mind that if you, for instance, live or use your Aqua in an area that has well water or very pure water, it's very likely that you're going to have lighter water as a rule. Okay, whereas if you're in a metropolitan area, you probably have more pollutants, particulates in the water, perhaps. So those get acted upon during a session. So you have to take with a grain of salt the color of the water that's based on the color of the water that you get in different areas. Okay, some people, they notice they've used the Aqua in one area, then they move, and suddenly it's a different shade, different color. Yeah, that's true because it is a different area that you've moved to. Keep in mind that although the water could be lighter, as long as you've got the reading that you want, that's between probably 2.5 and 3 on the meter, and the 2.5 and 3 on the meter, and you've got that bubbly, that steamy bubbling happening around the module, that means that it is working. Okay, so it's not too you shouldn't be getting hung up so much on how much dark flakes do I have in the water, what's floating in the water. That's all well and good, and there is, as I said, some inference with that, but the electrical properties that are being transferred to the body are the most important consideration.